Hi guys, today's video is about a couple of micro mods, as I like to call them, made to the car, and they are to the back of the car. They are the M Performance rear spoiler, the M Performance rear spoiler fins, and I've replaced the chrome exhaust tips with the carbon fiber exhaust tips. So why have I made these choices? Why have I made these changes? Well, I mean, the car badly needed a spoiler. I mentioned it in a previous video that I struggled to pick one. I struggled to pick one because I wanted to keep the curvature like stock, however, just make it a little bit more protruding, and that's exactly what this one does. It's almost invisible, to be honest. It just protrudes a little bit. I've had it painted in the color of the car, as you can see, whereas the fins, I've kept them in their original unpainted condition. And this is the unpainted condition, and the rear spoiler would have been the same in the same condition. I'm gonna have these wrapped gloss black when I have some other work done externally to the car, but the reason I painted this, there's a specific reason which I will reveal in a future video. So it's very subtle. It's supposed to enhance high-speed stability of the car. I don't know if it does, but there are two reasons I went for it. Reason number one, these are the parts you find on the championship edition of the M140i. The championship edition, of course, has a limited slip diff and a few other bits and pieces, and because it's on the championship edition, I thought, well, if we add these, this essentially becomes a championship edition M140i, albeit, you know, with modifications, as opposed to being a factory championship edition. The other reason I've installed this particular very subtle spoiler is because I sometimes cover the car, and I don't think that BMW OEM cover will wrap around the car correctly with a much bigger, more protruding spoiler. So that's what I've gone for. That's my choice. I know it doesn't look as sporty as a lot of the other aftermarket choices out there, but I'm glad I did it. It just adds that little extra detailing to the back of the car. I should mention that I ordered this from the dealer as opposed to buying it off eBay or something like that, because, well, I wanted to make sure that the adhesive on it would be, you know, would be top notch. You know, I mean, I watched the video, I think Tim Williams' video, that said, you know, he was concerned that these things might fly off on the highway and hit somebody behind them. That's a very good point, actually. I never thought about that. So I didn't want to take the risk with bits flying off the car and, you know, ending up hurting somebody. So I paid a little bit extra and I got it through the dealer. At least I got this from the BMW dealer, from the BMW factory, so there's a little bit more peace of mind as to the condition of the adhesive. And the other thing, of course, I've replaced the exhaust tips. They were the chrome ones. Now they are the, well, essentially they're the chrome ones again, but now they're wrapped in this carbon fiber surround. They're not, it's not just that, you know, I mean, if having owned the chrome ones now, I can tell you that the chrome ones, they had a different finish internally. It was more shiny, more reflective. These are more matte. This, I'm talking about this material. I'm not going to touch it because it's hot. I'm talking about this internal surface here. So there is a difference. They're the same, the metal part is the same diameter, but because of the carbon fiber part, they look thicker, they look more substantial. I'm not big into carbon fiber on my car, but in this particular case, I like the fact that they look thicker, they look more substantial. They're just a tiny little extra modification to make the car more premium. That's it, guys. It's a very short video. There are actually more mods done to the car as it sits in front of me, but I'll reveal them in a future video. Yeah, sorry for there not being more content, but you know, we're under lockdown and I was allowed to leave my house to bring it to the mechanic. So yeah, while we're in lockdown and there's curfew and there's lockdown, I can't test the car, take it out for performance runs or anything like that. So I'm stuck doing micro mods. Bear with me. There'll be more substantial videos coming in the future. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.